What is up, guys? So today we are trying once again to break my single day DoorDash record. I've come so close a number of times on hitting my goals for these kinds of videos. So today, no excuses. We are making it happen. It is 11 o'clock. I'm starting early. I'm going to go as long as it takes. My current record is $172 in one day. Nothing crazy. We can absolutely beat that. If we make $20 an hour, it's not going to take us any longer than 9 hours to do that. So we shouldn't have any problems today. And it's also pretty rainy, which should hopefully keep some other drivers off the road, maybe give us a chance to make a little bit more money. And with that, let's not waste any more time and get straight into it.
The day started off hot. We got this phenomenal order to Chick-fil-A. That's over $6 per mile, and we take that all day long, especially when it's to Chick-fil-A where you know the food's going to be ready. I picked that up, and then I was zooming through the parking lot to get it dropped off. And as soon as I did, I was on my way right back to Chick-fil-A where I got another phenomenal order. You can see it here. Food took a little bit longer this time, but that's okay. After I delivered that one, I was on my way to good old McDonald's, which I normally wouldn't accept. However, look at this order. I mean, we're talking $5 per mile. Again, you can't beat those kinds of rates. So I picked up a massive bag of food and then headed over to the delivery zone and had a seamless drop off once again. Great start to the day. Things got even better from there when I noticed that $2.50 peak pay had been turned on. That helps our rate a ton when we're making an extra $2.50 per order. So I was pretty stoked about that. I headed back over to the Chick-fil-A parking lot and just had a hunch that I'd be getting my next order from there. And yeah, I was right. There it is. No big surprise there. Headed over to this apartment complex to drop off the order. It was a really good one, but I got hopelessly lost in this parking lot. The buildings were labeled really strangely. There were R buildings and then BR buildings, and yeah, it was a mess. It took me like 10 minutes to figure out where I needed to deliver this food, but once I finally did, I was running my way right back to, yeah, Chick-fil-A. I know, you guys are already tired of it. I was tired of it at this point, but good money. You're not going to turn that down, so here we are.
We just hit the 2-hour mark, and it's been a little bit disappointing, just a little bit disappointing. We are sitting right at $20 an hour. I think I'm at like $39 right now, so nothing amazing after 2 hours. Honestly, I was a lot more hopeful. I think my eyes got like this big when I saw that $2.50 peak pay. That's a lot to get an extra $2.50 per order, but I actually think it's kind of having the opposite effect because there are so many drivers out on the road right now. I can tell you when I go into Chick-fil-A, there's a crowd around the pickup area. There are so many drivers out. So what's happening is I'm ending up spending a lot of time without orders. The orders that I'm getting are amazing. They're like $3+ per mile, which of course is phenomenal, but I'm just not getting that many orders. And I've been driving around trying to just, kick an order my way, but nothing's coming my way. So obviously up to this point, I'm sure narrator Justin's already told you, we are on the Chick-fil-A reel right now. I've just been going back there and back there and back there, and that's fine. They're really great, but I need more orders. I can't just go to Chick-fil-A every half hour and then just call it quits. So hopefully things pick up. Again, when you have $2.50 peak pay, you really want to be making more than $20 an hour. Ideally, you'd be making like $25 to $30 an hour. I've done it before, but it's just not in the cards right now. So obviously I'm making this video because I still don't have an order. I'm gonna get driving around again, see if something comes my way, but I'll keep you guys updated.
As you can see from this video clip, it really started to rain a lot. Not the most enjoyable thing to be running around in. However, I was not running around. I was driving up and down the street, finding different parking lots to kind of stop in, maybe see if I would get an order. But I'm telling you, while the rain came down, the orders dried up entirely.
Okay, so it has been a half hour, and we have received, nope, 0 orders in that last half hour. This is demoralizing. I'm not going to lie to you. With $2.50 peak pay turned on, to not get a single order, I mean, just the money that you know that you're missing out on is pretty tough. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit confused because, number one, this is a spot that I've come to pretty frequently because it's just every single time I come up here, I have pretty much constant orders. The longest I've gone is maybe like 5 minutes without an order, and that's usually been at like 4 o'clock when there's not that many just in general, but it's 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the afternoon. I would think that that would still be in prime lunch hours, and I've never had a problem with this time. I don't know if it's just because there's so many drivers on the road. I mean, like I said earlier, there are definitely a lot of drivers on the road, but that doesn't seem right because it's pouring down rain. So A, I would think more people are ordering food because they don't want to go out in the rain. And B, in my experience, there's been less drivers out on the road when it rains. So everything about today seems really counterintuitive. I don't know. I'm going to go grab some lunch. This feels so wrong to be doing this at this time of day, but literally I still have the app open and I'm not getting in orders. For some reason, DoorDash isn't giving it to me today. So I'm going to go get some lunch, come back, turn it on one more time and just see what happens. But I'm not going to lie. We'd have to go on a crushing pace to break our record at this point. I never would have thought this would happen, but we may just fail again. So frustrating. But I'm gonna grab lunch. We'll see what happens when I get back.
There's not much in life that can turn a man's day around much more than a loaded baked potato. I gotta say, this thing was absolutely phenomenal. I picked it up one day for a customer and knew I had to come back and try it myself, so I took this opportunity to do that, and it did not disappoint at all, unlike the rest of my day. I got in my car, hopped back on the road, and went over to the completely opposite side of town to see if maybe I would have a little bit better luck over there, and unfortunately I came to realize that today was just not my day.
All right, I have tried everything I can for you guys. I have moved to a different location, and I don't mean like up the street, I mean like probably 10 miles away from where I originally was, in a completely different side of town in another hotspot. Nothing. I have tried moving around just within my area, driving through parking lots, making sure that I'm staying active. Nothing. I have not gotten an order in over an hour now. That last update was like a half hour ago, and I didn't even realize this, but when I went to go eat lunch, I accidentally did not pause my dash. Literally, my dash was active for that full like 20 minutes that I ate lunch. No orders. I have not gotten an order in over an hour. It is incredibly disappointing. At this point, I am going to throw in the towel because it is a waste of my time. And I'd love to go for my record, but I mean, making $0 an hour is not going to break the record. So I'll flash the total up on the screen. I think it was like 37 or 38 bucks. It was even less than I thought it was originally. I know a lot of you guys are out there dashing a lot. A lot of you guys that follow this channel are also doing this as well. So I'd love to get input from you guys. Why would this be happening? I mean, do orders just kind of dry up during certain times of years? Do maybe it get oversaturated with drivers? Or is my channel just so influential that everybody's hopping in their car and door dashing and now there's nothing left for me? If so, I wish I could take it back. But no, seriously, it is disappointing. And if you have any idea about something maybe I'm doing wrong or something that I could change, or maybe I'm just completely screwed up here, I don't know. But to not get an order for that long is just baffling to me for an area that has $2 plus peak pay turned on. So with that said, we are going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, a lot of you subscribers are also DoorDashers, so thank you for kind of following along this journey and giving me those tips once again. Which, speaking of that, if you haven't subscribed already, what the heck are you doing? It's time to hop on that and become one of the first original 300 subscribers of this channel. Thank you guys so much. If you wouldn't mind taking a quick second and just liking this video, it would help me out and encourage me a lot, since today hasn't necessarily been the most amazing day. But other than that, once again, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.